They're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, and he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Flowers providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. On the return is Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long... Out of the gun, Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Jones on the return. Shoves him aside. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 39. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. Score. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Stafford now to throw. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Akers. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Flowers able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Stafford. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 47. On first down, Stafford here. Open man right side is Cup, complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Faithful connects on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball. They'll start the Akers hit. He coughs it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And Joseph Charlton on now to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A gain of 3, 2nd down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on second down. Stafford. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Chase Young in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. So we are at halftime of this Super Bowl 50. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's loose again. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Stafford. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear.
Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. Stafford on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He'll return it from the 6. And there he goes again. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. That, folks, is a 90. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And they will take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Pierre Strong taking it in from... This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Harris running straight ahead. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there, with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Patriots are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Folk. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. To the right. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And that's... first and 10. Stafford. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is taken around the 12. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. 125 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. Touchdown! Jonnu Smith, a 14-yard touchdown. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And now here is another interception. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Harris diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack on first down, Stafford out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. This is caught by Robinson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 173 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And down inside the 15 he goes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all
eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.